We've all seen them. That guy at the coffee shop typing away, completely unbothered by the world around him. The one who walks into the room and somehow commands attention without saying a word. The man who doesn't chase validation, but has people gravitating toward him anyway. You're watching this video because something about Sigma males intrigues you. Maybe you're wondering if you're one yourself, or maybe you're trying to understand why they seem to have this undeniable pull. Here's the truth. In a world obsessed with alpha males and their loud, look-at-me dominance, Sigma males have quietly stepped into the spotlight. And they're not just stealing the show, they're rewriting the rules of attraction altogether. But why? Why are these lone wolves suddenly the ones everyone can't stop thinking about? That's exactly what we're going to break down today. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the 5 powerful reasons Sigma males have become more attractive than their alpha counterparts in modern society. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at social dynamics the same way again. Before we dive in, only 32% of you watching right now are actually subscribed. If you're curious about human psychology and want to understand what makes people tick, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We drop content like this weekly, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Oh, and by the way, I've got something very special for you. Sigma's Black Book of Untouchable Power. It's an ebook that contains the forbidden secret knowledge that will turn you into the man others fear and respect. Warning, this will be deleted soon. The elite don't want you to see this. Grab it in the description section or pinned comment below. Now let's get into it. The authenticity factor, substance over showmanship. Picture 2 men walking into a bar. The alpha immediately makes himself known. He's loud, he's buying rounds, he's telling stories where he's always the hero. People notice him because he demands to be noticed. Then there's the Sigma. He sits quietly at the end of the bar. He's selective about who he engages with. When he speaks, people lean in to listen. Not because he's the loudest, but because when he chooses to share something, it actually matters. This is the first major difference. Alpha males perform authenticity. Sigma males embody it. In a world saturated with social media personas and carefully curated online identities, authentic connection has become rare and therefore incredibly valuable. We're all walking around with our filters on, showing only our highlight reels. But here's what's happening psychologically. When someone appears comfortable in their own skin, not trying to impress, not seeking validation, our brains register this as confidence at its purest form. It's not confidence that needs to announce itself. It's confidence that simply exists. Think about Keanu Reeves versus a more traditional alpha celebrity. Keanu doesn't chase the spotlight. He doesn't brag about his charity work. He doesn't flex his wealth. Yet the internet worships him. That's the Sigma effect. Studies in attraction psychology have consistently shown that perceived authenticity ranks higher than perceived status when it comes to long-term attraction. We might be initially drawn to the flashy alpha display, but we stay for the genuine Sigma connection. But this is just the beginning. The emotional intelligence revolution. Here's something that might surprise you. For decades, we associated power and attraction with emotional stoicism, the alpha male who never cracks, never shows weakness. But modern neuroscience has completely flipped this understanding on its head. The most powerful men today aren't those who suppress their emotions. They're the ones who understand and channel them. This is where Sigma males excel. Unlike the traditional alpha who might see vulnerability as weakness, Sigmas understand that emotional intelligence, knowing when to be vulnerable, when to be firm, when to listen, is actually advanced social strategy. Think about your own experiences. When was the last time you felt truly connected to someone who never showed you any depth, who never let you see beneath the surface? Impossible, right? Sigmas understand something crucial that many alphas miss. True strength isn't about never showing cracks. It's about having the confidence to be human. A 2023 study from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals who displayed selective vulnerability, opening up thoughtfully, rather than either oversharing or remaining completely closed off, were rated as significantly more attractive and trustworthy than those at either extreme. This doesn't mean Sigma males are walking around crying all the time. It means they've mastered the art of authentic connection without making everything about themselves, an emotional intelligence that makes them mysteriously compelling. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of the Sigma's appeal comes down to something even more fundamental. The freedom principle, living outside the hierarchy. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how the most interesting people in any room are usually the ones who don't seem desperate to be there? This is the Sigma's superpower, what I call the freedom principle. While alpha males are constantly maintaining their position in the social hierarchy, always aware of threats to their status, always performing to maintain their rank, Sigma males operate outside this matrix entirely. Visual comparison showing connected social web versus independent path. Alphas are playing chess, constantly calculating their next move to stay on top. Sigmas, they're not even playing the game. And there's something undeniably attractive about someone who lives by their own rules, who doesn't need your approval, who would be perfectly fine walking away from any interaction that doesn't serve them. We're drawn to this because deep down, many of us feel trapped by social expectations, by the never-ending status competitions on social media, by the constant pressure to perform and conform. The Sigma male represents something we all secretly crave: freedom from the exhausting game of social validation. Look at cultural icons like Ryan Gosling, who rarely does interviews, avoids social media, and yet remains one of the most admired men in Hollywood. His appeal comes precisely from this Sigma quality. He's in the spotlight but not desperate for it. But this freedom isn't just attractive in theory, it manifests in very specific behaviors that trigger deep attraction responses. The selective investment paradox. Let's talk about something counterintuitive: the fact that caring less often makes people care more. Alpha males typically cast a wide net. They want everyone to like them, to respect them, to validate their status. It's exhausting for them, and sometimes exhausting for others. Sigma males, on the other hand, practice what behavioral psychologists call selective investment. They don't give their time, attention, and energy to just anyone. They're discerning. And here's the psychological paradox that makes this so powerful. The harder something is to obtain, the more we value it. When a Sigma male shows interest in someone, it means something because they don't do it often. It's based on genuine connection, not social gain. It feels earned rather than freely given. Think about it like this. If someone compliments everyone they meet, how meaningful is their praise? But if someone known for their high standards and selectivity compliments you, that hits different. This selective investment extends beyond relationships. Sigma males approach their passions, their work, their entire lives with this focused intentionality. They don't dilute themselves by trying to be everywhere and please everyone. In a world where attention is increasingly fragmented, this capacity for deep, selective focus becomes increasingly rare and increasingly attractive. But there's one more element that ties all of this together, the final piece that makes Sigma males so uniquely compelling in today's world: the quiet competence phenomenon. There's a moment in every great story where the underestimated character suddenly reveals their true capability. That moment when everyone realizes they've been in the presence of greatness all along. That moment is pure Sigma energy. While alpha males advertise their skills up front, making sure everyone knows exactly how capable they are, Sigma males let their results speak for themselves. They embody what I call quiet competence. Think about characters like John Wick or Jason Bourne. They don't walk around telling everyone how dangerous they are. They don't need to. Their competence isn't performative, it's fundamental to who they are. And here's why this is so magnetic. In a world full of empty talk and exaggerated LinkedIn profiles, someone who underpromises and overdelivers stands out dramatically. A fascinating study on attraction dynamics found that we're actually more drawn to people whose full capabilities we discover over time than those who display all their cards up front. There's a neurological pleasure in that discovery, that moment of, there's more to this person than meets the eye. This quiet competence creates an aura of depth. With alpha males, what you see is what you get. With Sigma males, you're always left wondering what else they might be capable of. And that wonder, that mystery, is addictive. The rise of the Sigma male isn't just some temporary trend. It represents a fundamental shift in what we value in an increasingly noisy, performative world. While alpha males try to win the room, Sigma males transcend it. They offer something increasingly rare: depth in a shallow world, authenticity in an age of performance, freedom in a culture of conformity. Maybe that's why, in the end, the most attractive quality isn't being alpha or sigma at all. It's being genuinely comfortable with who you are, no matter where that places you on someone else's arbitrary scale. What do you think? Are sigma traits becoming more valued in today's world? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this analysis helpful, give this video a like and share it with someone who might appreciate a different perspective on attraction and social dynamics. Until next time, thanks for watching.